Hello everybody, my name is Blizzard and welcome to what should be the final episode of the Stanley Parable. Maybe.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought.
I almost didn't do this.
Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
So this should be the last episode, or at least it should be close to the last episode, because we're almost done. I don't even know why I keep doing that. I've already gotten the heaven ending, I'm calling it. So, we've already done everything we could do through that door. So we need to go this way. And now, apparently last episode Stanley died because he went crazy. So I have no idea what these last two episodes are going to hold. Or this last two. This last episode is going to hold.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Anything on her computer? No. Well, her. I was saying her. Okay.
Stepping into
2845.
Stanley was once
right?
again stunned to discover an indication of any human
4.
life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Hey. That's funny. Because I actually have anxiety.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
Hey.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay, so... Oh. Okay. So, I think both endings happen down here. Maybe. We're gonna get through this whole game. Okay, so we come through here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
No,
the
we're
great
not. We're gonna go
marble
through
hall.
escape. See what
Although this
escape.
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Uh-huh. Whatever, narrator. I can't trust you anyway.
The
So...
door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, I can't trust
At this
you.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yeah.
And willingly confront his death.
Oh, yeah, whatever. I don't even think I am gonna die. Oh, I might die. Alright, well. What's that word? Risk it for the biscuit. It's Geronimo. I was thinking of Geronimo, but I said risk it for the biscuit. Whoa!
As the machine whirred into
Oh.
motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. That, okay.
No consequence whatsoever.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this is.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Probably should have listened to him. No.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief
No.
life. Farewell, Stanley.
Shut up. Narrator, wait. I'll do the story. I'll do the story.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In
What?
a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? What? The narrator is a woman. No. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
What?
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? Dude, that's messed up. Wait. Stanley's computer. What is this? Official layout. Blueprints of the office shows from beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. Oh, wait, is this? This is like, yeah. This is his office, and then this is where you go out, and then that's... Okay, so this is like a museum. And right here's the two doors. Corridor. The passing of the opening section was important to get right. The corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. Okay. The two doors. The set of the two open doors was very first concrete piece of Stanley Parabul's design. Once the room was created, the rest of the game emerged as extension of it and exploration of corridors and contractions this room posed. Okay, I have dyslexia. That's why I'm reading so terrible, by the way. Office computers. So that's the... I can turn them off. I can turn them all off. That's right. What is this? Doesn't say. That's probably Stanley desk. The office. 1, 2, and 3. Button sounds. Select sound. A selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and sounds. This is like a museum. Credit. Okay. The office. Dude, this is cool. Am I going crazy? Maybe. This is weird, dude. Lounge. An early version of the lounge. This is weird. The apartment timer. Apartment ending. A timer would give 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking it up would lead to a different ending. So, is that not in the game now? Cargo lift. What is that? Okay, so that's like, this is all early design. So do I guess I reset. Probably, I just want to see this stuff first. These levers are originally part of the ending. The player would pull the lever and the narrator would describe what color lever they had pulled. Okay, that looks a lot like Portal right there. What is this? This is like freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. Okay. What was that? Countdown desk. One desk from an early version and countdown ending. What's the... Did I already do the countdown ending? Freedom ending. Alpha. Okay. So what's the countdown ending? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay.
Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound...
Hello Hello everybody, my name is Blaze here and welcome to the final episode of the Stanley Parable. Hopefully the final episode. We have one more ending, I think.
This was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
So, last episode the narrator tried to kill us, so I know I can't trust him. So, I'm going a little bit crazy here. So, the final ending that is, I guess, the countdown ending. I have no idea what the countdown ending is.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Okay,
office.
and what we need to do
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
is, we need to go through the entire game again.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
He seems awfully, pushy right now, as if he knows what I'm gonna do. This time, I'm gonna defy him for the final time. The final ending, which should end out the series. Once and for all, of course. So.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes, I did. So I guess this is the countdown ending, because we never got anything else saying countdown ending.
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find
And my friend texted me, because he said the countdown ending should be the last ending you do. So I think this is the countdown ending. So I have no idea if it isn't, or if it is. I'll ask him then, probably. If it isn't, then you won't see this episode. I'll redo it and act like... No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to you.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay. Because he said it's the best ending to have for the last, like, to do as the last.
It couldn't be true.
Or something, I don't know.
Been under someone's control all this time. Was this the only reason he was happy
My
with
light
his
is
boring
flickering.
job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay. Let's go.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very...
Ah, yes. So this is where I choose.
Past began to sink in. Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human being.
Here we go.
Would dismantle the controls once and... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
I guess.
Control? Oh, Stanley.
Do I leave?
applaud your effort, I really do.
I guess
but
I
you
leave.
need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave.
Well,
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
what?
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
A little bit,
It's your
yeah.
time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
red button.
Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
Blue
What
3.
precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're going to die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to me. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though.
You know, narrator, I don't think he understands.
Watching you try to make
If Stanley dies, or if I die, he goes with me.
from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Go ahead, dude.
Precious additional seconds, Stan. Time doesn't grow on trees.
You realize if...
What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, aren't you? Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
You know what?
These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
You die if I die, bro, so bring it on.
To control this world, that's fine.
This is a cool ending.
Destroy it first, so you can't.
Yeah.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Come on, narrator. Let's go. Me and you. Final round.
No ending. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Well, you're in Stanley's head, narrator. Let's go.
Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to heaven, Stanley. I'm in heaven. So that explosion killed me. That explosion killed Stanley. Well, we took narrator with us, so I'm happy. But that is all for this time, folks. Next episode, I don't know what it'll be. I'm probably going to split these episodes up. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this Stanley Pairabul final episode for good. And we went out on a bang, no pun intended. I mean, literally, the ending of the game, or at least our ending of this series, has Stanley dying, and now we're in heaven. We're in heaven. We died and went to heaven. Now we get to push buttons forever without narrator. I guess Stanley's happy. That was a really weird game, by the way. This game is really weird, and I really want to play now a beginner's guide, because I hear that's really good. And it might be better than this, but they're two different games. That's what I keep hearing. They're very different games. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I don't know what the next episode's going to be, so peace out, guys.